checking out this important video. I'd like to tell you about an incredible revenue generation system invented by a man who's literally changed the way people go about making money online. He's kind of an eccentric guy who lives in a mansion in the mountains of the tropics, spending his time with his family and visiting the beaches of the world. I'll tell you more about him in just a bit, because this video is really about the people who are using his simple yet bizarre system to win. Now, what do I mean when I say they're using it to win? I mean, they're using it to escape the clutches of the life-draining system, to live wherever they want to live, and to finally have the kind of life they've only dreamt of up until now. But like they say, talk's cheap, right? So how about it, instead of just talking about it, you meet just a few of the people who are using this system to make 5 and even 6 figures a month, and many of them have never made a dime online before. Would that be cool? All right, let's start with a quick story that really explains what kind of person the inventor of this system is. It's a pretty gripping story about how he actually saved one lady's husband from nearly drowning in a whirlpool the very first day they met him. This couple went to visit him in the mountains of the tropics to find out if he was legit and if the system was real or not. It's a story that really says more than 1,000 testimonials could ever say, although you'll see a bunch of those too. Take a second to check it out, and we can talk after that about what's possible for you in your life using this system.
I think we faced a lot of challenges, just like everyone else. I remember just looking at our bank account and thinking to ourselves, are we going to be able to pay the rent? Just looking back at that now, it seems silly, but to be honest, I know a lot of people have that same struggle, and those were just little things to us now, but they were huge to us then. To this day, just talking about it, I can see we go to this beautiful waterfall. It has this whirlpool in the middle, and Justin jumps in. He's swimming away.
Just couldn't maintain my energy. It's like the harder you fight against it, the stronger it was pulling me in, and I wasn't thinking consciously to like flow with it, you know, and get out of it. So I just screamed at the top of my lungs, and without hesitation, he jumped in the waterfall, and he was able to somehow get me out.
I think that's really what struck me most about this whole thing. We were there with another person, and so many times in life, you know, you have a decision, or you have an opportunity in your life where you can make a decision or you can make a change, so you can take hold of life, and he didn't hesitate. He asked Justin, hey buddy, you all right? He didn't wait for an answer. Once he didn't get it, he literally went in without thinking, and he jumped in, and it said to me a lot about his vision. A lot of people have dreams, a lot of people have goals. To be honest, we were strangers. He was just the guy with the system.
I wanted to hit 30,000 in 90 days. 30 days later, $26,000. You want to win, you want to model successful people, just do what they're doing. And it's as simple as that.
By tapping into that and plugging into it, I don't want to say that money grows on trees, but after you tap into it, you realize it does.
I remember I earned a commission within my first week, and not even to know like where it came from, really, not being able to track, like I had no idea where the money came from. I thought if I can make this happen more, then, you know, I'm just going to stick with it.
We've made a little over $750,000, which is documented.
My best month has been somewhere between $70,000 and $75,000 in a single month, and total income is somewhere I think about $1.3 million that I've generated in commissions just for myself, just for my family.
For him to be home with us 24/7, and the kids get to see Daddy when they come home from school. He drops them off every morning, and his classmates are always asking, like, what do your parents do? Why are they both always here?
Financially, I've made over $90,000 in my first 90 days, which is incredible.
There's nothing like this in our profession, in our industry, in our niche. Every home business entrepreneur, every online marketer, every affiliate marketer has got to experience it.
Going to places I never even knew existed, seeing beaches, having our own private island. It's been surreal. And then now, as new parents, we are involved in shaping our children's lives.
So now you've heard about the inventor of this system and how well it's actually working for so many people all around the world. Men, women, couples, professionals and retirees, people of all creeds, colors, and ages are getting ridiculous results using this record-setting system. It's actually generated over $144 million and created 15 verified millionaires in just the last 3.5 years. As far as I can tell, that's a record for a system of this kind. And these are real numbers and real people achieving them, not some made-up huggy nonsense. Plus, on top of those big numbers and all the seven-figure earners, there are hundreds making six figures and thousands upon thousands earning more than they ever made working their regular jobs, which to me is actually the most impressive thing about this system. I mean, regular people making enough to either quit their job or to add enough extra income not to have to fight or to work like a slave just to survive, right? Now, before I go any further, I'll be honest and say that when I first heard about this guy and his system, I was a little bit skeptical. I mean, especially when I heard the promise that comes with it. Here it is, ready? This system guarantees to at least triple your abilities when it comes to making money online. Plus, it gives you a complete tool set to get started doing it as soon as today. And listen to this. It turns out you get all that for just $44.95. To me, that just sounds too good to be true. And like my mom used to say, if it sounds too good to be true, well, you know the rest. But if it is possible, you have to admit it would be the best $44.95 you could ever spend, right? But get this, just to take it up a notch, the inventor of this system decided to make it an even more irresistible offer. He said to me, and I can see you're still kind of skeptical, so I'll tell you what. How about if I let you keep the $44.95 in your pocket and you only pay me after I triple your abilities for making money online, plus get you all set up to start making money as soon as today. If I can't triple them, you don't owe me a penny. Now that was an offer I couldn't refuse. He actually gave me a cool little quiz before I got started. Then I spent a few hours with him and his team, and by the time I was finished, I'd actually more than tripled what I knew about making money online. And on top of that, he gave me a completely automated online toolkit that set me up within 10 minutes to get started attracting traffic and making money right away. So he earned my $44.95, giving me a set of skills and tools that have literally served me every day of my life since then. Now, can you imagine what it would be like if you could triple your abilities for making money online, plus plug into a simple system that can let you get started doing it as soon as today? How much would you want to make? Would you want to make enough to walk away from your dead-end job or to pay off your credit cards? Or maybe even go all the way with it and become a 6- or 7-figure earner like the people you heard from at the beginning of this video. The possibilities are literally endless. And before I go any further, I'm sure by now you're probably pretty curious who the inventor of this system is. Honestly, you've probably heard of him, but the thing is, like I said, he's generated over $144 million in just the last 3 years, offering this system at the full price of $44.95 or more. And he's never ever made an offer before to let anyone try out the whole system like this for free. He really only did it to prove to me, and now to you, how well this system can actually work for you. So I promised him that I wouldn't reveal who he is until after you make the decision to try this system out, without needing to pay anything to do it. So here's how it's going to work. First, you're going to sign up down below to get started with this toolkit and to register for this interactive video series. And second, you're going to need to block out just a few hours to go through the training. And like I said, before you even get started with the training, he's going to give you a quick, cool little quiz to see how much you currently know about bringing in money online. Then, after the training's over, he's going to quiz you again. If he triples your abilities for making money online, then you owe him the $44.95. If not, then you don't owe him anything. Does that sound fair? Great. The training part of this is called the level up sequence because when it comes to hitting your next level with making money online, there's nothing else like it. It walks you through a really interesting process that, like I said, is guaranteed to triple your online money-making abilities. And to prove it to you, you don't have to pay anything until after the training is over. It's kind of like going to a new car dealership and picking out the car you'd like to drive, and then driving it around for a week, and if you don't end up liking it as much as you thought you would, you pay nothing. That way, there's no hype. Once the training's done, you get to be the judge of this system. Either you tripled your abilities to make money online or you didn't. If you did, then do nothing and he'll bill your card for just $44.95. If you didn't, then just email his easy-to-reach customer support. Let them know and you'll owe nothing, not even a single cent. Now, I'd love to see any of those so-called online gurus who claim to know all about making money and say that they can show you how to do it, try that. None of them, not one, is willing to do it. Why not? Because they can't, that's why. So to get started right now, all you need to do is enter your credit card information to reserve your spot in the Level Up training sequence. And don't worry, you won't get billed anything right now. We only need to do this to reserve your spot and to make sure you're really going to show up for the training. See, it actually includes not just one, but two totally live online training sessions where you're going to get a chance to actually ask questions and to make sure that you're getting the most out of the sequence. That's part of why this works so well and why it's guaranteed to triple your abilities for making money online. There will be hundreds of people attending, so you won't be alone, and it's a lot of fun. You'll go through a sequence of high-end recorded training videos that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce. Then you'll have a chance to spend a few hours with the inventor of this system as he walks you through this proven system to triple your abilities to make money online. Then at the end of the Level Up training sequence, he's going to ask you if you've tripled your online money-making abilities or not. If you haven't, then just email the support team before midnight and let them know. And like we talked about, your card won't be billed. But if you enjoy the Level Up training sequence as much as I know you're going to, and if you did at least triple your abilities, then do nothing and your car will get billed to $44.95. That way, you've got nothing to lose. Pretty fair, right? In the end, you're getting the very best of everything the inventor of this system has, and you leave with a set of skills you can use for the rest of your life. But if for some reason you're not able to triple your abilities to make money online, then don't worry, because like I said before, we've got your back and it's not going to cost you anything. How can you beat that? Honestly, you can't. Right now, go ahead and scroll down below to get started.
You can see the sun setting in the background. This is a business meeting. I just want to be clear about that for a minute.
My best stance was 50K, and what I'm really pursuing right now is to having minimum 100K a month.
The residual income in itself is just amazing, especially when you're a mum and you have 2 children to look after. I'm actually at $3,400 now residual.
Our life has changed in so many ways. I think every possible way. We've gone from living in a townhouse to living in a beautiful home in Lakewood Ranch, Florida.
When you meet like-minded people, when you are surrounded with love, when you're surrounded with support, your life is on pedestal.
I've been able to create a 6-figure income. I've moved to the mountains, Colorado, where I love enjoying snowboarding. I wake up just about every day and just choose the mountain that I want to go to based on which one has the most powder that day. I've probably taken 20 vacations, maybe 10 this year. I've been traveling the world. My passport is full. Allowed me to take my income from $250,000, $300,000 to over $500,000. That was a big breakthrough. It's the easiest way to make money. That for me, it works.
There it is. How much are you going to increase your abilities for making money online, and how much are you going to rake in? Enough to quit your job? Maybe enough to pay off your credit cards, or maybe even your mortgage? How about enough to live anywhere in the world, just like the inventor of this system does? Only way to find out is to click the button below right now and get signed up for the Level Up training sequence, plus the blogging platform and affiliate membership that allows you to start making money as fast as today. Click the button right now and prepare to meet the inventor of this one-of-a-kind system on the other side.
Practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary, as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business, and some people will make no money at all. The earnings of an affiliate will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. We do not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.truthorhypetv.com/income.